Hey, how's it going, guys? I'm going to show you how to do index matching. So here's some data that I have. It's from a real estate company that I had to do some consulting work for, and they were based off of SQL servers. So SQL usually has an like a personal identification number, and in this context, it's tenants. So each tenant had their own code. So this is tenant 1, tenant 2, tenant 3. So this is each individual person's data inside of that database. So I'm going to show you how to pinpoint exact data using their T code and using which field you're looking for. So if you're looking for T0005 and the move-in date, you're going to see that their move-in date is this. Okay, so it kind of crosshairs it, and that's what index matching does. So it's able to crosshair where the data that you're looking for. And so I have all the T codes nicely put into this list, and I have all of the field parameters into this list. Okay, so let's go ahead and try to pull in the rent amount. So we're going to try to pull in this one, max rent gross. Okay, so the way the formula works is it's going to ask you for an array. So we're going to pick this as the array, and then it's going to ask you for the column and the row number and the column number. And to get the row number, we're going to use something called a match formula, and I'll explain in detail after I'm done with the formula exactly where it gets these numbers and how it works. But right now all you need to know is that first of all, we're going to put match right here, and the first thing we're going to match is we need to tell it which row we're looking for. So we're going to put the T code as the lookup value. The lookup array is in column A, and we need an exact match, so we're going to put 0. Okay, so then we just put comma, and it's going to ask us for the column number. So once again, we're just going to do match one more time, and we're going to say the column number is going to be found. You need to look in number 4. This is the value, and you're going to look for this value in row 4. Okay, once again, exact match. There we go. So we're able to pull in the 655 with tenant 3 max rent gross right there. Okay, so if we change this to, let's say we were trying to pull in their age is 62. So let's go ahead and pull in their age. So it pulls in their 62. Okay, so the way it works is we have the array, and the first part of the match formula is what this match formula is doing is it's telling it a number. So I'm going to take out this match formula and put it into here, and you're going to see that it pulls out a number 7. So you're probably wondering, how does it get that 7? Well, the way it works is it's running this T code in this column, and it's telling you exactly where that value is found inside this column. So if we count down 1 2 3 4 5 6, number 7, it's in row 7. Okay, and the same thing for the column number. So let's go ahead and pull out the column number. Okay, and so the way this one is working is that it's running this value in this row, and it's telling you which column that it's finding it in. Okay, so if you look at head of household age, it's in 1 2 3 4, and all it's doing is when you put in this formula inside of this little area, it's inputting this number into each spot of the formula. So it's putting index to this whole array, and then it's finding the 7th row, 4th column of this array. Okay, so that's how index matching works. It's really simple. It can get a little complicated. You can make it a lot more complicated if you want. There's also some variations to this. Imagine if I didn't want to select this whole A to O, so I just wanted to do, hey, like this is my range, and then you have to be careful with the match though, because now you cannot select the match as an A, because if you do it from A to whatever you're going down to, it's going to start counting from here. So you need to do the match starting from up here. Does that make sense? I hope it does, because I can only explain it one way pretty much. And then the second part of the match formula, we're going to go ahead and select it from here. So same outcome, you get the same age. If you have anything wrong, you get an error or anything, it's probably because this doesn't match up. So if you move this around, so this is the first match formula, if you move this up, it should error out. Or it's not erroring out, it's giving you the wrong value. So It's the reason for that is because now it's moving it up one, and the tables aren't equivalent to each other. So if you have to keep everything identical, you have to check your work. Don't always rely on the formula. Sometimes you make mistakes. I've made mistakes, and I've caught some pretty big ones that might have messed up some pretty big things. So just double check your work. Do some sanity checks. Number 3, head of household age is 62. Okay. So once again, if you guys have any questions, please go ahead. Feel free. Feel free to leave me a comment. I'll be happy to answer it. Thank you guys, and have a great day.